Europeans, and I kicked them all out. And here is my... I even have some Orthodox Orthodox provinces, which I took from Georgia. So, as I said, we are a feudal monarchy, and here are our national ideas. Now, this was a mistake actually. This used to be the National Bank, but I changed it to Unam Sanctam, hoping I'd get a proper casus belli to invade Europe, but I forgot the casus belli only... I think you can't use it anymore after 1650. So here we have military drill, which... Oh no. It was... Oh yeah. Never mind. Military drill, which gives a morale boost, which is one of the better ideas in the beginning, because morale is a big factor in battles. So we have Grand Army to get a force limits modifier boost, because this used to be Ottoman, these used to be the Mamluks, and they tend to have big armies. So I want to get an army as big as I can. Bureaucracy, which raises taxes. National trade policy, which increases your trade efficiency. Regimental system, which decreases the maintenance modifier. Cabinet, which decreases your increases your infamy reduction. Scientific revolution, which decreases the cost of technology. Bill of Rights, which reduces the revolt risk and gives you a casus belli against anyone who can liberate someone, I believe. Smithian economics, which increases your production efficiency. This liberté, égalité, fraternité. My French is better than that. Anyway, which increases the tolerance against heretics and heathens. And last is revolution and counter-revolution, which is one of the most awesome ideas, since it gives you a casus belli against everyone who has a different type of government. So I am a kingdom, and a lot of Europeans are republics. Austria was a republic. They used to be all the way over here in Bursa. I kicked him out. I kicked them all out and even took more. So my sliders, decentralization is it's maxed, because if I cross this line, as I did here and here, I think you get more rebellions. So I kept it over here, which was enough to westernize. Plutocracy, free subjects and free trade are maximized as innovative. Offensive defense is kind of in the middle. Land almost maxed out, because I usually don't bother too much with navies. And quality almost maximum, because as you can see, you get more discipline, which means your men are less likely to run away. Now here, discipline is 106%, which is good. You have high army tradition and navy tradition, which isn't really that, never mind. This is the advisor hiring screen, and here we have our decisions. We can form an empire. Importation Act. Military modernization. I didn't do this, because well, I kind of wanted to see what all the Ottoman units were, so yeah. So now we have looked at that, let's take a look at the ledger. Nation statistics. Let's look at our income. Yes, it is almost better than the next three combined. That's how good we are. I have the highest trade efficiency, not the highest production efficiency. That could be a lot higher, but I don't even know how you improve that. So let's look further. Technologies. Land. is we're leading in land. We're not doing so well on naval, but as I said, I don't bother with it too much. Also, our trade technology isn't too good, nor is our production, but our government, we're also leading in there. So next up, advisors, best leader, Holy Roman Emperors, armies. This is interesting. Yes, we have a stronger army than France and Burgundy combined. Now France and Burgundy are the two of the biggest powerhouses in this game, so it's pretty cool to outnumber and outgun them combined. Navies. Let's see, Great Britain, not a surprise that they have the largest. France, also not a surprise, seeing as they own a big part of the Iberian Peninsula. And then it's us. Number of provinces, you can see we have a lot more provinces than our neighbors. Country overview. Let's see if we have anything interesting. Charts. Our religion chart, it looks a bit messed up. As I said, I don't bother with it too much. Production, we have a lot of grain and wool, which that's usual, I guess. Fish, not too much, but a bit. Cultures. The Turkish culture is the biggest, most prominent, which is kind of logical, seeing as we own Turkey. Modern day Turkey, I mean. Provinces, a lot aren't core provinces, because I went on a conquering spree at the end. Technology overview, national armies, navies. I'm just looking through to see if there's anything interesting. Centers of trade. Now, let's look at the value. As you can see, I have 4, 5, maybe even a 6. No, I have 5 centers of trade. Most of which I dominate. I don't have any monopolies, I think. I think I was still auto-sending merchants. I stopped doing that. I kind of micromanage it a bit more now. And I think that actually is about it. Friendly relations, none. Oh yeah. Hostile relations, everyone hates us. Casus Belli, a lot. Liberation, Revolutionary War, and tribal conquest. Current wars. What wars are there in the world? Nothing too interesting going on. And we're back at nation statistics. So let's look at the rest of the world. France is massive. What they tend to do in my games is take over Aragon, which is over here, and then they use Castilla as a punching bag. Great Britain formed. England did that, which in Divine Wind, Scotland seems to be very strong, but Great Britain did a good job, and then Cornwall declared independence. Don't see that too often. The Netherlands united, which I'm Dutch, and I'm proud of it, because I've never seen that happen. Let's zoom in on it a bit. They even took Osnabrück. Because this is pretty much the Netherlands as it is today. Although this is also called Brabant. North Brabant. And this is South Brabant. Just thought you might be interested. Bohemia is big. It's very big. It usually is. Austria used to be big until I decided to kick them out. The Papal State, if you'd give them, I were to make the game longer, modded to go to say 1900, I think they could form Italy, which it would be cool. I've never seen the AI do that before. I've never seen the AI conquer all of Italy. They also have a few colonies. They used to have a lot more until, again, I decided to kick them out. Novgorod could form Russia if they had more provinces here. I think they need Chernigov or Bryansk and Smolensk or Yasma, I believe, to farm Russia. If we go to the east, the Golden Horde is not a horde anymore. They aren't nomads anymore. I think they were released. This used to be a big part of Genoa. Used to own a lot of this, but then I got a mission to conquer Astrakhan. So I kicked them out. I tend to do that a lot, kick people out. Madurai now dominates India. So does Khandesh. They used to be a lot bigger. And even Hindustan. I did not notice Hindustan. That's amazing. That's really great to see Hindustan form. Ming China is gone. Wu and Qin took over, and Korea, which maybe they have a core somewhere here. No. Korea used to stretch all over here, I believe. I think this used to be Korean. This entire strip was Korean, but then they fell apart, which kind of is a shame. Portugal was the prime colonizer, even though they never reached America. They were also in Africa, but again, I kicked them out. In Southeast Asia, we have Brunei and Malacca and Majapahit, who are. It would be pretty cool if anyone were to farm Malaya here, but they'd need to colonize this piece, and the IA doesn't tend to do that as these countries, although Pegu has Irian. But are they Pegu? How did they get that? I have no idea. Africa, yes. Brazil is okay. Just we have an animist Brazil in Africa. That is how awesome this game is. So Milan colonized or conquered most of this part of Africa. For the rest, we have some Castilian colonies. This tends to happen. The Japanese daimyos and Indian nations tend to capture these provinces in Africa a lot. I don't know why, but they do. And so, what else do we have? Well, that's about it. So, the Timurids are also still alive. Also no hordes anymore. I don't think there are any hordes anymore. No, everyone was probably used to be Ming and Korea and Manchu. They tend to go this way more. I mean, if you've seen my Let's Play of Heir to the Throne of Delhi, you might have noticed that Ming went this way and killed me. Don't worry, I'm not going to make the mistake again. Oh, and by the way, I missed it, but this is also my colony. The Kurils. I decided, well, why not? I'm going to get the Kurils. Because I can. And I had some colonists left over, so yeah. So I think that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you are interested in to see more of this game, I am going to start another Let's Play of it on my own channel. I will probably leave the link in the description somewhere. And ooh, Frankfurt is big. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked again. So this has been the first installment on the House of Sim of Empire Overview. Hopefully more videos are to come. So this has been UnitRico, and goodbye.